Hi everybody, Bethany here, and today we are doing some hedgehog crafts. So we're gonna have two different hedgehog crafts that you can make, and the first one is a really simple one, and it's a cute little paper hedgehog. Now, as you can see, you can color it like this, or you can do what I'm gonna do, and I'm going to cover my hedgehog in leaves because the leaves will kind of look like the prickles that a hedgehog would have. So, but before I do that on this one, I'm going to do the very important part. I am going to draw on the nose, which is like the very tip. There we go. And then I'm going to draw the eye of the hedgehog. A good sized circle. Alright, there's our hedgehog. Now, I think I'm going to color it a little bit just so that we have the kind of look of the hedgehog. So I'm going to start with the light brown here and just go to a certain point. There we go. And then I'm really quickly going to do the brown. Just so that even underneath the leaves, if there's any gaps, there'll be brown underneath too. It's kind of cute already. So now, let me get my leaves out here so I can grab them a little bit easier. And I'm just going to start putting glue in lines like this. And I am going to stick some leaves. And there we go. We have a leafy hedgehog now. So next, now that the leafy hedgehog is done, we're going to make the pom-pom hedgehog. So you can see here I already have my hedgehog parts. We're going to color that in a little bit. The first part of this is actually making the pom-pom. So here we go. You see I have my tube, and I'm going to do it on the very end of the tube here. And if you don't have a tube like I do, you can do like 2 or 3 fingers like this and then just wrap it around your fingers. But I'm going to try using the tube today just to see how it goes. So you want a little bit of an end like that. And then we're just going to go to town wrapping. So here we go. I think I'm gonna aim for about 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. All right, so there are 40, and we're going to carefully take this off the tube. And notice I have my fingers stuck in it so that I can get all the way through the entire string. Can you see me? All right. So there's that. And I'm going to stick a pencil straight through it just so that I can continue to find the ends of it. So our next part is that we're going to actually tie that. So I'm going to give myself a fair bit of slack here. Lay it on the table like this. So it's flat on the table. And then we're going to grab this like so. Make sure that we have it evenly on either side. And we're going to tie it. Just about as tight as we can get it. So it'll look sort of like that. There. All right. Now comes the fun part. We need to cut the yarn. And so I'm going to use the pencil as sort of a guide as to which strands come next. And I'm going to start snipping. Alright, so that's one side. Now we need to do this side, so I'm going to see if I can stick my pencil through. And there we go. And now we're going to cut this side. Alright, there we go. So now you can see where I cut and then where our dangling strings are. So I'm going to cut these all shorter because we're not tying it to anything. And now I can get to the fun job of sort of like scrunching it and making it a little bit more round, undoing the strands a little bit. In some places I may trim it up just a little bit, just to make sure that it's similar length all the way around. There we go. We've got a pom-pom. Alright, so for our last part of this, we're going to take our cutout of our hedgehog. And so the head, I'm going to fold along the smaller triangle line here. And I'm going to kind of see where the head is going to end up. So you notice, so there it is, and then the cone is made like that. So it's actually this side that I need to color. And I'm going to give a little black tip here. And then I'm going to color this part here. So there we go. So this is the side that it's gonna be on, and this is the side that I colored on. Ooh. All right. So now, on that little triangle, that's where we're going to put the glue. So this little one right here. So I'm just gonna go like that, and I'm gonna carefully fold over and make the cone shape. Now what I like to do for this, so you can see I'm holding it there, to help get the cone to stick even on the end, I'm going to stick the pencil in there and kind of squeeze it lightly, make sure that it's there. There we go. And now we'll add the eyes. And I can color a little bit more on the legs. But the circle I'm not going to worry about too much because the pom-pom will cover that pretty well, I think. Alright. Now you could either use hot glue or school glue or something of that nature to stick your pom-pom. I'm just going to put this on here for right now because honestly sometimes it's kind of fun to play with a pom-pom. So I'm going to leave mine loose for today. And there we go. So now we have 2 pom-pom hedgehogs and our leafy hedgehog and our coloring hedgehog. So these crafts will be available in the library while supplies last, and you can either try them at home or we will have an after school activity where we can do these together. So if you're interested, sign up for that. Otherwise, grab a kit. Bye-bye. See you next time.